The last decade was one of record growth for the cruise industry, and the trend looks set to continue into 2020s. According to the Cruise Lines International Association, or CLIA, 32 million passengers are set to travel on cruise ships in 2020, up from 30 million in 2019. Since 2009, cruise ship passengers have grown from 17.8 million to 30 million, an annual growth rate of 5.4%. More significantly, cruise industry revenues have grown even faster, from approximately 15.7 billion in 2010 to an estimated 31.5 billion in 2020, a compounded rate of growth of 7.2%. Fleet composed of several hundred large cruise ships carrying millions of passenger piles, routes in all geographical areas, in an expanding range of more than 500 destinations worldwide. Indeed, the cruise industry has increased in popularity all around the world, serving a heterogeneous clientele with well-differentiated expectations and preferences in the Asian, European, and North American markets. The cruise market is complex with a number of recognizable segments, including age, culture, nationality, language, lifestyle, and income, all of which may be influenced by economic well-being, politics, and competition from other forms of holiday. The cruise market can be further defined according to common interpretations in three ways: product-focused, need satisfaction, or relating to passenger identity. Product-focused companies have advantages in terms of developing economies of scale, although they may fail to take account of changes that occur within their target market incrementally over time. Need satisfaction companies are good at understanding their customers but can have problems in making a strategic decision to identify specific focus. While passenger identity companies can target specific groups of passengers. Cruise operators or brands dominate the cruise market. They either own or lease cruise ships and produce the planned itinerary and cruise product to target specific market segments. Cruise operators can be seen as wholesalers, while travel agents are retailers or brokers. While travel agents' core purpose is selling tourism products for commission, most travel agents belong to professional associations that guarantee client protection if the travel agent has serious financial problems. However, the high street travel agent is changing. Faced with ever-increasing competition from internet intermediaries or online agencies, travel agents are finding themselves operating in a volatile marketplace. The cruise product is not one single service but a series of complementary services that, when taken together, from the cruise experience. This also includes accommodations, dining on board, there are also bars, entertainment, shops, and many more.
Hi! Have you ever heard about the film Titanic? Well, I guess everyone knows about it, but in case you still haven't seen it, it is a film about two lovers who met on a cruise ship. The film exhibited the most luxurious type of cruise line of the era, showing us the different classes of passengers in a cruise. In the movie, Jack Dawson is a third-class passenger who was trying to sneak in the first-class passenger facilities to meet Rose. These classes are called cruise segment.
Cruise segmentation denotes the process of classifying a population of tourists into subgroups homogeneous in terms of geographic, demographic, socioeconomic, psychographic, or behavioral characteristics. Segmentation is one of the domains of strategic marketing.
The cruise segment are divided into three groups, mainly budget, contemporary, and premium.
First is the budget segment. It is characterized by small companies which may be operationally smaller but may also be tied to the outer distribution chains such as agencies or wholesalers and the use of older ships. Second, the contemporary segment. It is manifested in most major cruise lines, for example the Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Disney, or Star Cruises, and as such, target the hedonistic orientation of the aging baby boomers. Ships in use are generally larger and allow for significant economies of scale and are thus akin to be being described as floating destinations or floating resorts. It is because of the wide variety of amenities, attractions, and services on board. Lastly is the premium segment. Not unlike the contemporary segment in terms of operations, but more or less targeted toward upscale markets and may feature specific destinations in line with the demands of these markets.
Aside from this, there are a few subgroups of cruise market segments, mainly the explorers, the admirals, marines, little mermaids, escapers, souvenirs, and adrift. First is the explorers, the segment that we love to love.
These folks take 4 or more vacations per year, have disposable income, and take longer cruises, exotic cruises, and cultural learning cruises. Education and social causes are important to them, and so are making friends and socializing. It is a smaller and more saturated segment, but one that is lucrative and important to satisfy to retain their business. This group also represents future opportunity as more couples become empty nesters and retired upscale boomers.
Second is the admirals. These folks have selected their preferred cruise provider and seek a traditional cruise experience.
They tend to ritualize their travel experience and do not usually experiment unless their favorites start to become stale. Great cruise consumers, they tend to be older and a good loyal customer base but offer less opportunity for growth.
Next is the marines. This desirable yet elusive segment is made up of upscale, motivated, and active young professionals.
They are most likely to snorkel, parasail, surf, and rock climb. Whether new or experienced cruisers, they are always auditioning for better ships. They are intellectually curious and media involved, and they perceive value in not only the appearance of being active, but also the reality of learning and being challenged. Cruise companies can actually grow well in this segment. They are a logical target for active ship design strategies as well as expanding internet marketing.
Next in line, the Little Mermaids. This segment is made up of upper middle class families.
They are experiencing an increase in the pace of daily activity and a crunch for time. With every non-working moment devoted to family errands, they are looking to maximize leisure activity as a family experience that includes opportunities for real quality bonding.
Next is the escapers. This is a desirable segment and probably the core of the cruise market. They are just looking to get away. All-inclusive is simply fine. No complications, no worries.
From their point of view, after having spent a hectic year in the rat race with traffic jams, bad-tempered people, and an abundance of things that needed to be done, they have earned the pleasure of doing nothing but sitting by the pool, seeing a few sights, and relaxing. They are somewhat price sensitive but will always find the money for the trip they deserve.
Second to the last is the souvenirs. These folks have jobs but not career, and life but not lifestyle.
Because the exact line is not as much a priority for them as price, their cruise habits go towards taking a trip more than specific destinations or activities. Lacking intense interest in the world outside, they have primarily focused on the internalized experience of the moment. They tend to take a cruise vacation only when there is a really good deal that everyone is talking about.
Last but not least, the adrifts. There is a group of people in every society who are disconnected from the travel commerce.
They are not curious about what is going on in the world and not likely to possess the disposable income. This segment is a realistic target for the attention of breweries and bait shops, not cruise line marketers.